There's the whip, franchise kid in the hills and mountains of Maine. That's right, our early December Boston family vacation continues. We've got a family house in Maine on a lake, and that my grandmother and grandfather live at, and came up here to spend a little bit of time with them, with the kids and the wife. And I am going to do some hiking. And it's cold. It's real cold up here. We're probably looking at 25 or so. So layered up and heading out. Never hiked this trail before. This is more of a hill than a mountain. I don't know exactly what the elevation is, but it's certainly sub 2,000 feet. Probably sub 1,500, so I don't want you guys to thinking I'm in the Alps or something like that. But just getting out here, I've got some pretty basic gear with me, but certainly enough. See if we can get up to the top, do some filming along the way, and have a little snow adventure in the hills of Maine. Beautiful day out, overcast, nice clean air. I'll tell you what. Maine's got some of the cleanest air that I've ever breathed. Good for sleeping. Good sleeping weather. I'll do a separate video on our cabin. I want to share with you guys a very special place to me. A place where I lived a lot of life and spent a lot of years. And that's our cabin, our house that's on the lake. And I'll share with you guys that a little bit. But just me out here today. And me in the woods, and you all. I'm glad you guys came with. What sounded very Mr. Rogers-esque. Guess there's some more bad weather. It's Monday today. Guess there's some more bad weather coming in on Wednesday. So I don't know. I feel like it's gonna snow right at any time right now. But this will be good fire making exercise because everything, as you can see, is completely snow covered and wet and cold, really cold. So that's it, franchise kid, doing a little early December hike. A couple snowmobile trails up here as well, but I don't think there's enough snow on the ground for that just yet. The snowfall that we got in New England over the weekend was pretty much the first snowfall of the season up here. So there's not too much that we're trudging through. Certainly no need for snowshoes. Beautiful, you can see the aspens and the pines. And the oak trees. It's beautiful up here. I'm seeing a lot of animal tracks. Deer, rabbit. And there's, down in Virginia, where we are, you're working with deer, turkey, not so much feral hogs, a little bit maybe, some bear, the occasional cougar, But, you know, in terms of you guys seeing my videos, I'll bring the Ruger with me, which I have today with me. But it's I really don't like bringing it with me, and it's really not needed where I am. In Maine, however, they got the real deal Holyfield with bears and cougar and stuff like that. So I've actually got a reason to bring the heat, even though I really don't like to. I'll share with you guys a little bit of history about Pickett's Mountain when we get up to the top. It was, again, I've never done this one before, but my grandmother shared with me a little bit of history about this mountain. And I will share that with you guys when we get to the top and tell the story. Alright guys, here we are at the top of Pickett, the summit if you will. You can see some stone structures built. That's actually right down there. That's a stone seat. You got a stone table. You've got pretty much a completely exposed peak here, if you want to call it that, of granite rock. You got a little bit of a fire pit right over there, and then circling back, there's the gear, and then there's a little outhouse thing here. And here's the story. The family that owns this land, the mom used to come up here all the time, I guess almost every night, hike up and just spend some time up here, probably with a thermos or something.